How's everybody doing? Wanted to bring you guys kind of a motivational, uplifting video, kind of showing almost how easy it is if you take it day by day to get a payout from this firm at least, which is My Funded Futures. When you take it day by day, right, one trade a day, obviously the first day, and you guys will see the last day, wasn't one trade a day, but when you take it kind of simple and smooth each day, you won't really need to, stress, have the ultimate stress of taking so many trades or worrying about, hey, am I going to hit profit or am I going to hit my loss? At the end of the day, you take your trade, and in the long run, right, if you're profitable and your strategy is profitable, that it's going to play out. We're going to kind of go over these trades, what I did, what was my thought process, how did I really plan out to get a payout? And honestly, I didn't know. I wasn't really thinking past the first payout, but I only lost $39 and the account was closed, as you can see. So, I didn't really think about it, but I just kind of wanted to, get the video. And as you can see here also, right, 30 trades is not really, not the greatest thing to see in the world, but, on that final day trading with micros, I wasn't too concerned about the win rate, right? I was just kind of more worried about, hitting my RR, hitting my draw on liquidity. Whereas more days like this, right, you can hit one internal to external, on your second leg accumulation of your market maker model, and easily, right, bank your days, stack them up, compound, and be able to get these payouts. Let's go ahead and hop onto the chart. We'll examine this trade that net me $600. See what time it was at, and let's hop on the chart. It's going to be at 8 a.m., probably an 8:30 news long for Thursday. Let's hop on the chart and check it out. Hopping on the chart here, keeping it plain and simple. Right, we've got our 8:30 Thursday news. Pretty sure it was an unemployment claim or something. Can't quite remember off the top of my head. Right on our 1 minute structure, right, we can see clear accumulation before news. But that's not really what I'm worried about. As you guys know, we're worried about the higher time frame. As we can see, we frame this Asia long from the 4-hour order block here after reversing the gap and delivering this buy side to liquidity. I don't really see this as an internal turtle soup lower, right? Because with this Browns price range, if we were to move lower, right, we would have went ahead and delivered this sell side, in my opinion. After forming this gap, the manipulation during the first hour of Asia, we see a rejection block formed into the to the 4-hour order block, as well as into a 6:45, right, 15-minute rejection block. As well, the 5-minute looks even better here, with the long wick closing back inside the range. You can use that as an anticipated 3-candle model, right? We don't fill it out, but right, that's how we were able to catch inside the wick here, as we saw on our Twitter, which was posted along, a little while ago when we, right, were able to take that trade. So we can see it here as well, delivering the high back into the internal, into the gap. Right, if we were bearish, we would have delivered sell side again, right, inside of this buy side into sell side delivery, balancing this price range, right, we would react somewhere from OT, or at least reaching up into the wick / gap. So if we were bearish, right, we would deliver bearish. Okay, that's pretty plain and simple. Right, as another internal to external delivery here, alongside with the breaker, leaving the lower time frame gaps open, closing above this high, inducing more liquidity internals into our turtle soup into the FEG / breaker lower time frame indicated here. After that, you see we put up in our protected low, deliver from the order block / rejection block, right, and deliver that sell side into buy side. All of this bullish delivery into a bullish London delivery, right, puts in my head that these lows are put in. Yes, they are built up low resistance, right, but as we see again, delivering, right, bullishly, and even, right, with this candle here, right, using those new highs as support to drive us higher. And not that we've just, broken the highs, right, we've displaced past the highs, right, reaccumulated. come on the 15-minute, deliver the internal once again into this order block as well. Order block / breaker block, however you want to see it, with the lower high, higher high. Internal. So we should expect an external again. Come in from a 6 a.m. open, low, into an anticipated high close for 10, which we get here. We see, right, coming in from the 8:30 move, or excuse me, before the 8:30 news move, right, we see the same type of delivery inside our lower time frame that we see exactly in the high time frame. Built up low resistance highs, as well as an original accumulation level. Second tap into our PD array with the 15-minute FEG and this order block here. One tap, two tap, delivering one from the wick, then from the order block. And then we can see after we break these highs, right, we reaccumulate. And after that reaccumulation into the internal, into the breaker / order block, right, we can anticipate the same type of delivery. We're getting high time frame inside low time frame. We deliver higher to the high, and honestly, for me to hit consistency, I just needed this high. I was able to take right the internal as we close back inside the range. We take a look lower time frame in the 1 minute, right? We do just see a little bit of chop, not the most beautiful right trade, but as we can see, rejecting from this order block and wick here, so we can see this long wick on the 1 minute. Right, swooping internal once more, double tapping like we saw. We deliver equal highs, deliver right inside the inefficiency with the wick to EQ perfectly, and deliver buy side once more. Balancing this lower time frame price range. We come into OTE of the price range, indicated here, with this low to this high, and we can see, right, if we pull it to the right here a little bit, OTE, we deliver, break higher, close, right, with another order block, a very solid one right after our sell side and the buy side delivery, close above, that's our entry there, with our stop loss here, are below this candle. So that's what we took right before 8:30. Right, like I said, stop loss there. Like I said, all to be consistent, I needed, not that many takes. I'm on a market entered, so it wouldn't have been, just as perfect. But, well, I'm not, it's, this is in back, so I can't really set an order to show exactly how much that is. Yeah, I can't create an order. But, I probably took profit a little bit early. I think that's right around 1,000. So I definitely feel like I probably just would have took this external to these equal highs around 106. That's roughly closer to what I'm thinking. And or right, this little devil's mark or whatever you like to call it, right, or wickless black candle here, right, into our original accumulation. So we can see again, right, lower time frame, right, just a reaccumulation inside, or reaccumulate, manipulate, distribute, right, into sweeping our data low into, or not our data low, excuse me, our reaccumulation low, right, retapping our higher time frame order block on the 15-minute into the body, right, we see no wick on the FEG, excuse me, no FEG, right, no wide obvious FEG. I don't really like to use these, so I'd really like to see a delivery right from the body of the order block, right, and on 5-minute as well, right, low resistance into the internal, right back to external after more inducement into the highs. And inducement, right, with these, right, failure swings, turning them into equal highs, right, and then you can also note on your own charts an SMT. The other big day, right, that secured this was this September the 8th during an Asia session, right, clear breaking the high into an internal, right, protected low with our previous day London swing, which was also, right, delivering from a protected low, right, we break the high, induce more liquidity with our failure swings, excuse me. We also see, in my opinion, right, an original first accumulation leg, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, low time frame, right, delivery right back into the range, higher time frame accumulation. We don't get our manipulation right below this low because the damage has been done, right, and we get a redelivery from our low resistance into our inefficiency internal, right, so we should deliver external. One leg, two leg of accumulation, right, into your smart money reversal. You know, being honest here, I did get stopped out, right, trying to long above this high, right, acting as protected high after delivering buy side, right, into sell side, buy side once more. Even here, right, into our PM session, didn't, you know, long or, you know, to expect quite anything, just kind of waited, especially into this first hour. Usually I don't like to trade the first hour of Asia, as I like to see it as like almost a manipulation or Judas. Coming in here, right after we broke this low, I really wanted to see would we just keep delivering the internal. Right after breaking this high, we shouldn't really need to break this low if we want to deliver higher. So my thinking, you know, it's an Asian session, it's probably, you know, obviously not just going to keep running higher. Return back into the range. Internal inefficiency, right, noticed on the 1 hour here as well, into the order block. I don't see this as a turtle soup, right, see it as inducement into the highs. 15-minute, right, we get our CSID, right, and return back into the order block. And I think, like I said, longed above, you know, I longed like right here, you know, longing this turtle soup into this order block here, right, with the long wick into the internal, right, expecting us really not to break this low or this wick. All right, 30-minute as well, looks a lot cleaner. Right, anticipating almost an hourly rejection block in that first hour, right, into, as you can see, it wicked up there a little bit, as you can, you know, into a, you know, smart money reversal from that first leg. Right, we do get our reaccumulation into our move lower, right, turtle soup, first tap, second tap, right, as you can see, we barely deliver the sell side here. And if we go onto like a 15-minute time frame, right, below that low, right, we almost create equal lows there. Right, and we don't leave an FEG, we leave this one, right, we leave an FEG with this candle, right, so you can almost anticipate us, right, to almost, right, act as a low time frame balanced price range, leaving this fair value gap open, right, especially breaking this low, leaving, you know, some part of this candle FEG open, you know, anticipating a breakaway and an FEG there, delivering the sell side, right, into, not an anticipated rejection block because, well, actually, yeah, it's 7:30. Thought I was looking at 7:15 there. Yeah, so, you know, a 30-minute rejection block inside of a 15-minute rejection block. Also an anticipated 3-candle model there, right? And a lot of these you might not get it, right, with your big explosion upwards, right? But into the order block, right? And then as well as we see, right, the 1 and then the 2 sweeping the range low, closing back inside the range with our manipulation candle into 3 should be our distribution candle. And like I said, you might not always get it, but even anticipating it, seeing that 1, 2, 3, right, especially in Asia, can deliver efficiently, just deliver slowly. As you can see, skipping ahead here, obviously knowing the session, having certain rules for certain times, we can see, right, we delivered this internal here into the breaker, right back to external. But like I said at the beginning of the video, all it takes is one internal to external move, right, to really pay the bills. You can see that's around 120 ticks to the high, right, even the candle body, right, it's around 100, so we know what one mini can do, and even adding in micros. And that's part of the main reason why I had so many trades, is adding in micros like that is, you know, obviously adds a trade every time you add in. But as we can see, right, from the order block, sweeping, delivering internal to external, even here, as we can see on the 15-minute, right, sweeping this low, the 830 low into the 845, and then delivering that buy side. So we can see the order block / rejection block was never broken, you deliver from the wick, right? Deliver the buy side. So if we were bearish, right, internal to external, right, so you can anticipate one more move or one more delivery to the buy side there. Obviously, these aren't the trades you want to take to, get a full daily expansion, but trying to cover how, simple it can be taking one trade a day, right, getting one internal to external, right, one sell side to buy side delivery or one buy side to sell side delivery, right, cutting it and having your one trade for the day. Hope you guys, enjoyed, learned just a little something. And if anything, I hope you can see, really how simple it can be. You don't have to really, make it too hard. Take it one day at a time. Keep your head on straight, and you'll be able to do it. You guys have a great one and have a great week.